Okay, we are here with Yaci, Huntress of the Moon, episode 2. This is an English class, an RPG English class with AI Dungeon Master, where our mistakes are used instead of using dice, a few 20-sided dice to decide what happens in our story. Our grammar. Our grammar will decide if you get a critical success, partial failure, or critical failure. So, Yaci, Huntress of the Moon. Tell me,
Yeah.
tell me about Yaci and what happened. This is episode 2, and you tell me what happened in the during the first episode.
So in the first episode, we knew Yaci, and
We met, conhecemos,
we
right?
met.
We
Yes,
met Yaci, yeah.
we met Yaci, and her story that she is a
Deity,
deity,
a deity.
Brazilian deity,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gets energy from the moon.
Okay.
Like she is the moon deity,
Yeah, she's the moon deity, or a deity of the
and
moon.
yeah, deity of the moon, and she battle with
She
Pearl,
battle. So this is a
battle
truth. So I battle, you battle. She
battles
battles.
battles
Yeah, she battles.
with Pearl. That is
Oh, with
this
pro, I would say that works, but she battles alongside. That's a good thing.
alongside. Okay,
Alongside Pearl, yes.
alongside Pearl. Um, then the problem she is leading with,
She's dealing with the
she's
problem
dealing
she
with,
is dealing with. Yeah,
is the
or the problem she
exploit.
is facing. You could say too.
Yeah, the problem she's facing right now is the exploitation of the Amazon.
Uh huh.
And then we have these corporations and these machines that are, I don't remember how to say desmatando
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
exploitation
yeah.
as well, I
They're
guess.
destroying the forest,
Yeah,
and what
destroying
I
forest.
saw, they also suck the memory from the trees, right? It uses the energy, the spiritual. It's also they're
Yeah,
also exploiting the spiritual energy, right, of the
yeah,
forest and
because of the animals that don't complete their life cycle and are dying too soon because of the this exploitation.
yeah. And the villain is this Arthur Vane, right? A trillionaire.
Yeah,
So if billionaires are bad, right? Imagine a trillionaire.
yeah,
This Arthur Vane. Project Monolith, right? So you're fighting this Project Monolith,
yeah,
and you were about to face these assholes. They're men.
yeah,
They're men. And I think the last time you were preparing to attack, but Pearl started the attack, right?
yeah. Yasi had to wait till midnight
Had to
to
wait for midnight,
for midnight to
or
access the full power, her full power,
mm-hmm,
hers,
her
her,
football. Yeah,
her full power.
hers with the S is like at the end of the phrase.
Okay,
The power is hers.
okay,
It is her power, right? So
got
hers
it.
is the pronoun, possessive pronoun.
Oh,
In
yeah,
Portuguese, you only
okay,
have the idea possessive pronoun, if I am not mistaken. And her, so the powers is hers. That's the possessive pronoun. It is her power. That is the possessive adjective, right?
okay.
And I believe it was somewhere here. Where was the thing? I think there was something about midnight. This is. I wait to midnight. Yeah, here. Until midnight, for midnight. Right? I forgot what you put. You put a until, wait until midnight. They both work. Both of those, I
Okay.
remember. Both of them would work. right? Very good. So you had to wait for midnight
Yeah, to access the full power, and then Pearl
started, right? Because that happened.
started fighting the guys in the exosuits in the base of the
The Goliath machines, yeah.
Goliath machines. Yeah, because probably the feet, the arms. I don't know what is it.
Sorry, this is
It's
to what?
sensible. The Goliath arm or legs. I don't know
The
what
legs,
they.
like
Yeah, the
this
legs. Yeah,
Aspernas, yeah, the legs, the Goliath's legs. Oh yeah, yeah. It says something about that, right? You could like
yeah.
throw and destroy. Here, well, this was the last thing. Let me read it. We read it last, right? Time, but I'll read
Okay.
it really quick here, just for us to continue. So, Alchem, Shadow and Steel. The clock strikes midnight as the moon reaches its peak. A cold silver light washes over the scorched earth. Pearl doesn't just attack; she becomes a blur of spectral white and gold. Remember, you may interrupt me any moment
Okay.
or any vocabulary, right? So, with a roar that sounds like grinding stone, Pearl leaps from the ridge. She slams into the first security logger, her paws immense and semi transparent, crushing the cold iron chest plate of the exosuit like a soda can. The pilot screams as the suit's hydraulics hiss and fail. Because of your critical success, Pearl moves with supernatural efficiency. She uses the first fallen soldier as a projectile, swinging the metal suit into others. They go down in a tangle of limbs and sparks. The
What
gal-
is tango again? Sorry.
Tudo interlaçado, like tudo if it's tangled, like if your hair is all tangled. Uh,
Okay.
tá tudo like
Tango limbs is like fuse.
So the limbs here is talking about when we're talking about limbs of someone's limbs. Limbs can be like galhos, like the limbs of a
Okay.
tree, but it's the limbs of a person. What are the limbs of a person? What do you think of
Mm,
what are my limbs? So like
tango.
if I'm a tree, I talk my chest and belly area, my back, this part of my body. I could call it the trunk.
Okay.
So if
And
this is
the
my trunk,
arms
what are
or
my
the limbs?
limbs?
The arms.
Arms and legs, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because what happened? She uses the first fallen soldier as a projectile. So the first guy she crushed, right? She
Yeah.
grabbed him, right, and threw him like a projectile, right?
Yeah.
Swinging in the metal suit into others. So she's using the first guy she attacked as a weapon to smash the other guys, right? And she
Got it.
threw the first guy into two other guys. They
Okay.
go down in a tangle of limbs and sparks because all their arms and legs, there's three guys, right, being smashed together.
Yeah.
Get it?
Okay.
Yeah. So the Goliath in the rear let out a deep rear lets out should be because it's present tense. This is past, right? So like she uses, Pearl moves, right? The Goliath in the rear. This is one. It's an it. It lets out. It should be. So
It
this
was out.
is a mistake, an AI mistake with the AI. The Goliath in the rear lets out a deep mechanical horn blast. Brr. Its sensors struggling to lock onto a target that is no longer visible to human eyes. You see, its sensor. No, its sensor's not. Is sensors struggling? No, this isn't a verb. Okay, sorry, but still is. You see, here it is.
Yeah.
Here, let, but the verb is let. Right? Let is I let, you let, we let. Remember the Goliath in the rear is one thing, is an it lets.
Okay.
So the soldiers are in panic, firing blind into the smoke. The path to the Goliath's leg is temporarily clear, and your spear is humming with lunar energy, as we can see here, right?
Yeah.
Very good. So, what do you do? Well, what you do whatever you want to do. It's
Okay.
your story. So, write it down. Remember, if you have doubts like, "Oh, I'm not sure if this is how you write this," then that's what you should write. Oh, I
Okay.
think I'm going to write this, but I think it's wrong. Good, good, right? So you learn
Okay.
something. So if you have a doubt with something, there's a good moment to not have those doubts anymore.
Great.
Cool. So you may write down what you do, what you say. Remember, you could also put Pearl, what she does, to also use the third person singular, right?
Okay.
How will Yaci deal with her enemies?
Mm. Can be a short
Yes,
phrase in
yeah,
yeah.
it can be short. It can be as long as you want. Yeah, not too big, right?
Okay.
And not too short. You know,
Okay.
it can be short. It can be as
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's correct, but yeah, I will send you in the chat.
okay. Let me just get this here and let's put it here. All right. So you may. Oh, remember first person. Do your character. So you put Yasi. You see throws. It's
Okay.
cool. It's interesting. It's interesting to keep the main character, your main character, in the first person because it's you. So you can put
Okay.
yourself in. That's why I like have you have like Pearl. Pearl is good to use. So you can do two different perspectives: a first person
Okay.
perspective, and Pearl is the third person perspective, right?
Okay.
So what would you change here?
Um, I throw
Uh
my
huh.
spear,
I throw.
my spear,
Okay. Oops.
and then and then I jump in the rose back.
Uh, and then jump. Okay, I guess we can keep this. And then jump because it's still referring to this subject, right?
Okay.
Right. It's still. I
Okay.
know it's still referring to this subject.
Yeah.
So
Just
read
keep
it
it.
out loud. Read it.
I throw my
Throw. I throw.
throw my spear to destroy at least one of the Goliath's eyes.
Goliath. Yeah, it's difficult the
Goliath.
th and the s
Yeah.
sound, right? Because there's all these
Yeah.
Goliath's eyes. Yeah.
Goliath's eyes. And then jump in the pearl's back to get faster to the Goliath's legs and destroy them.
And those
So
are
we starting trying to get the Goliath. down.
Okay, let's go. Let's see. Let's see how successful Yaci and Pearl will be. Very good, very good. So the story already started right in the action, right?
Yeah.
So the path is clear and the moon is at its peak. You launch your attack against the mechanical beast. Before we see if your spear pierces the optical sensors and if your mounted charge succeeds, let's put your riding to the test. Okay, so we have a few things here. Number one, hopefully doesn't give us any spoilers in the explanation. So, spear and shadow. Analyze your action and select the best option to determine the quality of your attack. Jump in Pearl's back. Okay, let's not read that. I don't know if it has. You said jump in Pearl's back, right?
Yeah.
Is it correct? Like B, jump in Pearl's back. I guess this is what you wrote, right? Because it could be.
Yeah.
Sometimes it will give you, it will like
Okay.
make you doubt if what you have written is right or wrong. Sometimes you are right, sometimes you are wrong. So
Okay.
so it could be. So A, jump on Pearl's back, jump in Pearl's back, the way you said it, jump onto Pearl's back, jump at Pearl's back.
The C don't have the S. It's on the pearl, but it's okay.
It doesn't. Oh yeah, I probably read it with the. It doesn't have the apostrophe s here, right?
Yeah. Um, I'm not sure. Jump on first back. And I will follow with the in the rose back, but I'm not sure.
You go with what? Sorry,
The letter B.
Butterby. You're gonna double down, as we say.
Yeah.
You're going to double down. Okay. Okay. Two. Two. To get faster to the Goliath legs. So, which structure is most natural to express moving towards the destination with higher speed? To get to the Goliath's legs faster, to get more fast to the Goliath legs, to fastly reach the Goliath's legs.
Mm, probably A.
A,
To get to the Goliath's legs
legs
faster.
faster. Okay. 3. I throw my spear to destroy at least one of the Goliath's eyes. Look at the capitalization of the word Goliath. Oh, it probably already gave you in your sentence. In a narrative context where this is the specific name model of a unique enemy type, how should it be
Mm,
treated? It should remain lowercase Goliaths because it's
yeah.
a common noun. Or it should be capitalized Goliath because it acts as a proper noun specific title in this scenario.
Mm,
What do you
it's
think?
B.
B?
Yeah, it's a proper noun.
Okay, so let's see here. Let's see what it did it say anything before? Nope. I did not ask for an image. Oh, okay, good. I got it. Sometimes yeah, the other day in another class I was doing, it totally bugged. It kept on giving us image. I'm like, I didn't ask for an image. Give me a grammar rule. And it give me another image. But okay. Okay, the judgment. A stumble in the haze. Here is an evaluation of a grammar rule. So, jump in Pearl's back.
Mm,
Partial failure.
okay.
We don't jump in. Means going inside. If you jump in, like you jump in the swimming
Mm,
pool or jump
got
into
it.
the swimming pool. That would be even better, right? If you jump in something. But in means like inside, dentro. So
Okay.
yeah, you didn't jump inside. Only if you like, oh, I jumped in her soul and we became one. You did the Dragon Ball fusion thing with her, and you and Pearl become like a Megazord. A super uh, Yaci Pearl. Mutation, whatever. Right? Then that would probably work. Jump in, but means to go in, going inside. Since you are riding on top
Okay.
of pearl. It must be jump on. Also
Jump
use
on.
the pearl, right? Pearl is her proper name, like Maria. We don't usually say the Maria, right? This is a
Mm-hmm.
common thing. This is thinking in Portuguese,
Yeah.
right? Where you wrote, uh, right here. Jump in the pearl's back, right? Ah, here this fixed that. The. At least B fixes the. Oh no, it didn't. Jump in the pearl's back. No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking right at it and saying, oh, it fixed it. No, it didn't fix it. Yeah. So two things, right? The
Okay.
we don't use for proper names of people. Sometimes proper names of places, but that's a different conversation, right?
Okay.
Right? We don't need to get into that right now. But usually proper nouns we don't, right? And on, because in is day through. On is when there's a contact with surface, like the
Mm.
book is on the table,
Yeah.
right? But em
Yeah.
cima, então, not only em cima, like the posters on the wall, na parede,
Mm.
right? The clothes on my body, as roupas no meu corpo, right? Camel on the ceiling, remember? Big C, little C, and the Dr. Seuss. Well, the lights on the ceiling, o teto is on the ceiling. So on is always when there's like some contact with some surface, you know, one thing with one thing, right? The headphones, they're on my head,
Yeah.
right? You know, you so that is why on would have been the best option here, right?
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong screen. Right? Yeah, and onto would be good too. Jump onto. This would be better onto. But the problem here, you got the problem here.
The
Yeah,
apostrophe
Pearl's back. Yeah, if there was a apostrophe S right here, this would be the best option. Because onto, like, and into, right? These prepositions, they are best for when there's movement. For example,
Okay.
I'm not on, and then I jump onto. Now I'm on. From not being on to being on. Into, from not being in to being in. So into, right?
Yeah.
So okay. Yeah, so that's probably the main thing I think here of all the grammar rules. This was the main thing because yeah, the rest critical success, critical success. Yeah, this this was the main issue here. A get to the Goliath's legs faster. Yeah, that was much better. Critical success. This word order is perfect. The adverb faster correctly modifies the whole verb phrase. Get to the legs faster. Capitalize Goliath. Critical success. This is correct. In the story, Goliath is the specific name of a unique large machine model acting as a proper noun, right? Yeah, so proper nouns we need the capitalization. So overall result, partial success or success with a complication. While your tactics were excellent, and most of your writing solid, the error regarding how you mounted Pearl caused a distinct complication in the physical action. So there's probably going to be some problem with mounting Pearl, with writing Pearl.
Okay.
Explanation: in versus on. Okay, we talked about that, right? In implies containment or being inside something. I jump in the water, I jump in the box. Right?
Okay.
On implies contact with a surface or being on top of something, as always seem. It can be sima too, of course. I jumped on the bed and I jumped on the jaguar's back. Articles that's important too. We almost never use the before a person's or spirit jaguar's proper first name. Example: wait for Yaci, not wait for the Yaci.
Okay.
Right. This is very common. This is always good to. This is also an excellent right mistake to pay attention to because this is a very common thinking in Portuguese mistake. Porque ah, Yaci, ah, pearl. O Matthew, o
Yeah.
fulano, a fulana, you say, right? In English, we don't say the Matthew, the Yaci, the Pearl.
But this applies just to the names. Like if I if I talking about your role, like the English teacher, then I can use the.
Yeah, because English teacher is a noun, but
Okay.
it's not a proper noun. And if
Okay.
it's the specific, and I'm talking about a very specific English teacher,
Okay.
or that specific thing, right? We don't use the. And like some things like O Brasil, we just say Brazil. We don't say the
Okay.
Brazil. But we say the Federal Republic of Brazil. These full names with
Yeah.
Federal Republic, United. This is why people say, "Oh, why don't I say the Brazil, but I say the United States?" It's because the United States is special. No, it's because the United States, that type of name. You have the United Kingdom. So I don't say the China, but I say the People's Republic of China.
Yeah.
You see names with Republic, United Kingdom, Federation, shit like that in the name. Then I put the,
Okay.
right? That's
Got it.
one example of putting the, there are other examples too, right? But okay, the outcome, tangled momentum. Oh crap. Well, let's see. Ah,
Momentum is like a Latin word, or we use in English
momentum.
commonly. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It comes from Latin.
Okay.
Usually, if you see a word that's, this is similar to Portuguese and English, uh, it's probably Latin or Greek.
Okay.
Mainly Latin. Sometimes I've seen words, it's a Greek origin, right? Old Greek. But usually, yeah, momentum. Yeah, yeah. If it sounds, it comes from,
Okay.
it comes from Latin, probably, 99% of the time, if you see a word that's similar, it's because of Latin. Yeah.
But it is usual to use momentum in English, like um, people chatting in the streets, be like, I have a momentum yesterday, something like that.
It could be used, yeah. Your momentum,
Okay.
like you're building up momentum. Yeah, yeah, it's used. Yeah, it's a common
Okay.
word to be used, but not everybody uses it. Like,
Okay.
as much as in Portuguese, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but momentum is not like momento.
Yeah.
Nah, it's like for movement, the momentum. You build up momentum, because you're building up momentum. You're attacking, right? The Goliath, right?
Okay.
We'll probably see more here explained in the text. Let's see if the text explains this. I'm pretty sure this is the name of this part, right? This chapter, whatever.
Okay.
Tangled momentum. So you may read
Your spare
your
spear.
spear. Yeah, your
Spear. Yeah.
spear
Spear. Uh, flies through. Flies through?
flies true. Yeah, your spear
Okay.
flies true.
It hums through the smoky air
Air.
and embeds itself deeply into one of the Goliath's glowing red optical sensors. The glass shatters
Mm-hmm.
and sparks rain down as the massive machine recoils,
Recoils. Uh huh.
emitting a static-filled, agonized
Shriek.
shriek.
Uh huh.
The Goliath is temporarily blinded, and its aim
Aim
is lost.
is lost.
Its aim
So
is lost. Okay.
your spear flies true. It hums again. This word I'll always show this that its word always appears in every single session, every single time. But okay, but I think it's interesting. There has to have a reason for this. So your spear flies true. It hums through the smoky air and embeds itself deeply into one of the Goliath's glowing red optical sensors. Very good.
Flies through is an expression.
Okay.
Flies through
Flies through.
the
Yeah,
bird.
yes. It flies through. Something flies through means, especially like for arrows and spears,
Okay.
it means it flew very well. Your aim,
Okay.
your sometimes we can say your aim was true.
Okay.
Yeah, a mira foi verdadeira. Yeah, it means that your aim was really good. You hit it dead on. Acertou em cheio, right? Acertou em
Yeah.
cheio. So your spear flies true. That means if your spear flew true, I know you hit the mark.
Okay.
Em mosca, right? Not mosca, not mosca. Em mosca, right? Right on bullseye. Let me say you hit. So it
Okay.
hums through the smoky air and embeds itself deeply into one of the Goliath's glowing red optical sensors. The glass shatters and sparks rain down as the massive machine recoils, emitting a static-filled, agonized shriek. Shriek is like a yell. This is another word.
Okay.
You will probably see this word a lot because this is another word that the AI likes. The AI likes
Okay.
sound words, repeating these words that have things of sounds for some reason. This is something that and trust me, I've done a lot of these things and used this a lot, and I noticed this. Hum is number one. It's the
Okay.
number one word for sure. Thrum, a shriek is one it uses also. A shriek is like a high pitched agudo, a scream.
Okay.
If you hear something, you know, goes, is agonized shriek. Usually for pain, and we use a shriek for pain or for fear, right? It's used a lot,
Yeah.
but shriek is also used a lot for the scream, like a type of, like for certain animals, creatures, like a velociraptor type,
Mm.
type,
Yeah.
right? That they shriek when you hear in movies. That's a shriek.
Okay.
So
Got it.
that type of sound, right? Even though it's not a pain or that, it's a type of yell. Wait, that's a shriek. It's kind of in the sound. Look at the sound, shriek. Kind of a shriek. You see?
Yeah.
So we have a lot of these. The words are the sound like hum. That's to
It's
hum.
similar. Yeah.
Shriek, like clap.
It's like onomatopoeia. I don't know how to say
Onomatopoeia.
onomatopoeia.
Yeah, is it? What do we call that? Is it like an onomatopoeia? I'm not sure if there's
And
a
I'm
different.
not sure how to say onomatopoeia
It's
in
very
English.
similar. Yeah, I'm not gonna try right now, but it's very similar. Onomatopoeia
Okay.
in Portuguese and English is also very similar, but I forgot
Okay.
how it is. But we have a lot of these because they're also the sound. A hum is a noun, but here it's a verb, right? So
Yeah.
a lot of these words can be the noun, right? O substantivo. The hum is that sound, is that type of sound, and it also can be the action, like knock knock. You knock at the door. So to knock can be the action of knocking on the door and the sound, the knock. You hear the knocking sound, the toc 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 toc. Né? Em português, o toque toque. Imagine, you say, imagine like in Portuguese you get the toque toque, and you say, eu toque toque a porta dele. Use toque toque like a verb, right?
Yeah.
That's one thing we don't see a lot. You have the sounds. I guess the onomatopoeia is only the sound. I don't think it's can be a verb. I don't know. I have to look it up. After I'll
Okay.
ask AI to tell me.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that, right? But it's interesting this. So the Goliath is temporarily blinded and its aim is lost. So you destroyed one of the optic lenses, right?
I have a question about aim.
Aim, okay.
Um, Desejar can be also aim. I don't remember because I saw aim
Okay,
in other
uh-huh.
context.
Okay, uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
and
You aim to
and
do
yeah,
something. It means
yeah.
that you have a goal. It's not like
Okay,
desejar. It's like you aim,
okay.
eu sou alvo, right? That goal,
Mm,
right?
got it.
Like think about like in football, right?
Yeah,
There's the goal. I aim the ball. I kick it.
makes
It's
sense.
like a way
Yeah,
of aiming the goal. It's more about that. You see the goal and you're aiming at it, right? Tá mirando no seu objetivo.
got it.
So we
Yeah, makes
use it
sense.
like that, right? But
Okay,
it's mirar.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then the English lost. Okay.
Okay, so you may continue.
However, the coordination for the chart is not seamless. You land awkwardly, awkwardly on Pearl's back. Sleeping is likely,
Uh huh.
reflecting the in versus on
Oh, you're
confusion.
perfect.
Okay.
This is one of those moments why I call that's why I say the name of this channel is Speak English or Die.
Yeah.
Right? You see, people, we need to, you need to have proper grammar, proper English to do well in life. To
Yeah.
do well in life,
In the battles.
yeah, yeah, because sometimes a grammar, confusion can come into your mind in the middle of a battle, and it can get in the way, of course. So, okay, so you may continue.
Okay. Pearl has to check her powerful street,
Stride,
stride
uh huh.
for just a microsecond to keep you from falling off. The complication. This split-second delay was all Vane systems needed. While the Goliath's main eyes are dark, the remaining exosuit soldiers, now now clear of Pearl's first swipe, fire a net trap, a heavy metallic mesh laced with cold iron filament,
Excellent.
directly where Pearl was supposed to be. Instead of missing completely, the net catches Pearl's back leg. The cold iron burns her spirit form, slowing her down significantly.
Significantly.
Significantly. You are now close to the Goliath's legs, but Pearl is trapped by the net, and the other soldiers are reloading.
Okay, so here we are. Let me just read from this part again. To go over to see if there's any vocabulary or anything that we need. Okay, so okay, you got you destroyed the optics of the Goliath. However, entretanto, the coordination of the charge is not seamless. Do you know what that means? It's not seamless.
I know the explication in Portuguese actually. It's smooth, like
Yeah,
no problems, like
it's
something
not
like that.
smooth. Yeah, no sai suave. It's not
Yeah.
continuous. It didn't go so well. You land awkwardly on Pearl's back, slipping slightly, reflecting the in versus on confusion. Pearl has to check her powerful stride for just a microsecond to keep you from falling off. The complication. This split second delay was all Vane's systems needed. While the Goliath's main eyes are dark, the remaining exosuit soldiers, now clear of Pearl's first swipe. It's kind of strange how they said that, but okay. Fire a net trap, a heavy
Oh,
metallic.
swipe for me is like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
movement of.
Like imagine like a jaguar going like this,
Okay, it's
right? Yeah,
lapping.
slapping them. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She was her first. That's what it's still kind of strange. Her first attack, her first swipe. Okay, I understand, but it's kind of strange. It's not
Okay.
really natural. This is clearly you can see clearly AI type thinking, right? This
Okay.
is not really her first swipe because she didn't just swipe. She attacked them. She grabbed them and threw one of the guys into two other guys. Right.
Yeah.
Her swipe, her attack. fire swipe. Yeah, it's strange. This is what I was saying. This is strange. But okay, one of the soldiers that are right that's clear, meaning out of the way of her first attack, right?
Yeah.
Right, fire a net trap, a heavy metallic mesh laced with cold iron filaments, directly where Pearl was supposed to be. This is also kind of strange writing here, where Pearl had been, or before. Yeah, it's kind of strange, but okay, I get it, and we understand. Instead of missing completely, the net catch, because you see where she was supposed to be. I don't know. Okay, instead of missing completely, the net catches Pearl's leg. The cold iron burns her spirit form, slowing her down significantly. You are now close to the Goliath's leg, but Pearl is trapped by the net, and the other soldiers are reloading. What do Yaci and Pearl do next? Well, what they will do next, we shall see. We shall see next episode. Let me just say that. Make an image of this. No narration. No is needed. Let's. So, what do you think? What are your final thoughts about all of this?
Yeah. I need to multiplicate Yaci like a clone jutsu.
Okay,
Jutsu.
so you think so? Yasi has this powers to. So you want Yasi to multiply herself.
Yeah, it's
Ah, okay.
useful.
Yeah, it's your story. Oh, look here. Well, at least it shows the. This is kind of strange. This isn't her Pearl's back legs. Oh, it's her front leg.
Yeah.
It said her back leg. This is her front leg. Well, at least you got the optic here. It's showing the spear, but it's opposite, right? Look at the spear
Yeah.
here. Yeah, that's not how spears work. AI. I'm pretty sure. I'm not the expert. On
And the
spear
exosuits are
warfare, but
shooting the other way.
I'm pretty sure this is not how it works, and I'm pretty sure this is the front legs, not the hind legs or the back legs or how it said. Well, well. We will solve these mysteries next episode,
Yeah.
on episode 3 of Yaci, the Huntress of the Moon. So hope you have a great week and have a great weekend, and see you next time.
See you, Max. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye
Bye bye.
bye.